Hey everybody, Danny Supernova here. Just wanted to make a quick video going over some audio applications that I saw mentioned in r/Twitch the other day. But for this video, I wanted to specifically cover how you do these types of things within Linux and OBS, because the post itself was referring to Windows, which most people are running. But if you find yourself in Linux and you want to solve these problems, hopefully this video helps. The two issues that we want to tackle here are how to capture audio from HDMI to like a USB device. I use a Magewell capture device, and then capture that audio and also output it to your headphones. And then the second issue that I want to address is how do we get background music into your stream, and how do we do that in such a way that you can either listen to it or not listen to it. You know, what's your preference there? What do you want to do? So the first thing that I'm going to show you is Pulseaudio volume control. A lot of Linux is going to be based around, or Linux audio will be based around Pulseaudio. Pretty common package. You can use also Mixer. I had to use that when I got a new sound card in order to make a few changes that I couldn't do in Pulseaudio. Some people will use Jack. It's another kind of high level audio application. It's extremely useful. But for what I'm doing, it's Pulseaudio covered what I needed. So the big thing here is under recording, we can see everything we've got in OBS right here. We have this loopback, and you can see that I'm try to loop back to this output, which is my default. It's my default output, and I'm going to loop USB capture HDMI analog stereo. You can choose other things if you want. However, I prefer not to have to do this every time. So I'm going to show you two things real quick. First off, just open up a terminal, and kind of what I want to show you first is Pulseaudio control and list sinks. So we want to see basically all of our outputs, and I'm not going to make this really big because we don't need to at the moment. Just kind of understand you're going to get some output. It'll look about like that. What you'll have to do is basically figure out what your default output looks like, and then you can come in and get a better idea of what it is you're looking for. Apparently, I can't type right, so let me just go ahead and open this up. I wrote a script to do it. It's a lot easier to deal with, in my opinion. Let's see what I did wrong now. We'll come back in and plug in dot. So we can see here that the name of my output is also output.pci, blah, blah, blah. And then we also want to find our source. So I'm just going to copy this over, and I'll put these commands in the description of the video. I may actually put the whole script in there because it's, I found it to be useful. So anyway, same thing. We're going to look for all of our sources, and we're going to find the source that we're looking for. In my case, it was this Magewell USB capture device. And the next thing that we want to do is we want to actually load the modules. So I'm going to kind of back up for just a second, because I do have a unload option. So I'm going to actually just get rid of my modules real quick. We can go back. We can see that it's gone. So here's basically what we're doing at this point. What we want to do is load up our modules. pick our source, and, or sorry, pick our sink, and then pick our source. And really the only reason I'm showing this kind of long drawn out way is just because I want you to see, if you're not using a script, then what you're going to get is you'll plug it in, you'll see a number pop up, that's an index. If you go through your Pulseaudio control output, you'll see these numbers, and if you come back, here we go. So now our loopback interface is in place, and when so we're looping it back to CMI 8788, and basically in OBS we go to properties. Right now this is using a monitor. I haven't quite figured out exactly why OBS only shows the monitors. However, I can also come in here and I can just select this. Now, it's kind of weird right now because I've got things routed into a mixer, and so there may be some weird like echo going on right now. I'm going to turn this back off just so that it's not there. But hopefully you get the idea. So you want to capture HDMI audio with a USB device and loop that back out to your headphones so you can play a game on one console or a PC and capture it on another PC. And still be able to hear the audio. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I chose this way because it helped me personally eliminate some noise in both my mixer and my headset and in my stream. It just helped me get the audio quality where I wanted it to go. A lot of solutions out there. You may have something that works better for you. If you do, hey, throw a comment in after the video or down in the comment section. And let me know what worked for you. Let other people know what worked for you. That way we can just help everybody out. So the next thing that we want to do is look at our outputs. And I've set up this null output. And I'm going to go back to my script over here. And you can see that we've got an output right here that we've just called TwitchMusic. This is arbitrary. I named it TwitchMusic because in OBS I'm also naming it TwitchMusic. All this is right here, I'm not going to add a new one, but I'm going to add an audio output capture. And you can see I've already got add existing and then TwitchMusic. So this is simply an audio output capture. That's all it is. And in properties right now, I'm doing a monitor of null output. Like I said, OBS is only capturing the monitors, but from Pulseaudio control, if you want to do just the null output, it's not actually in here, so I stand corrected. But either way, same idea stands. So, we load that in with Pulseaudio control again, load module-null-sink, give it a name. And then what that allows us to do is come over here and play some music. I'm going to go back to Pulseaudio control and go to playback. You can see right now this is on null output, and we go back into OBS, you can see it playing down here. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit so that it's probably easier to hear. I learned earlier how quiet this was. I'm going to go back and watch this and see if this is too loud or not. And I mean, I've got it turned down a lot right here. This is just some settings that I had used through recording and found a level that I liked. And so I'm going to go back and I can adjust it. Now, this is so the music is playing in the background of your stream, but you're not going to hear it in your output to your speakers or your headphones right now. I want to change that. All I can do is go in here and click this and put this over to my default audio output, and you can see down here that it changed from TwitchMusic to desktop audio. So now I do hear the music in my headset, and I will also hear it in the recording, and I'll hear it on the stream. And just as a quick shout out, this guy right here, Surprised Eyes, I met him at a concert in Nashville, and was an amazing dude. A big fan of Animal Collective and Aviator and Panda Bear, who we were there to see. And so I hope I hope y'all check him out. Give him a listen. He's got a bunch of stuff up on SoundCloud. Interesting dude. And some good music. So, hopefully he doesn't mind me putting this in the video. And if so, let me know. I'll be happy to change it. But like I said, that particular setup that we have right now gives us two options. We can go in and we can pull OBS back up, and then pull volume control back up. So we can set it to the null output. It switches back down to TwitchMusic. So it's still playing in the stream. It's still playing in the recording. I don't hear it, but everybody else gets to hear it. Or I can go back in here and switch it back to regular audio. Now I hear it, and it's still being recorded, and everybody gets a chance to listen to it. So, like I said, hopefully this was a quick video. It was hopefully it was informative. Hopefully it helps some people out if they find themselves broadcasting using OBS and they happen to be using the Linux operating system. If there's something that needs to be clarified, let me know. Just comment below the video. If there is something that you think I got wrong, something you think I got right, let me know. I'll be happy to come back and edit the video and clarify things or correct anything that I may have gotten wrong. And like I said, this isn't an end-all be-all solution. There's a lot of different ways to go about doing it. I chose these methods because it helped me eliminate noise. Your situation may be different, but either way, I hope it helped you out, and I hope it helps improve the quality of your recordings and your broadcast, and gives you some ideas for other interesting things you can try. So, thanks for watching, and have a good day.